Track 1.
1. Appreciate. Be thankful for something that somebody has done. 2. Donate. Give money, food, clothes, etc. to somebody, something, especially a charity. 3. Encourage. Give someone support, courage, or confidence to do something. 4. Inspire. Give somebody the desire or confidence to do something well. 5. Generosity. Readiness to give or share. 6. Grief. A very sad feeling. 7. Volunteer. A person who does a job willingly and gets no payment. 8. Uplift the spirit. Make somebody feel happier.
Track 2. 1.
Taghiyev rented a piece of land in Bibiheybad, which is one of the first places where oil was discovered in Baku.
2.
His mother was from Bilga, which is a village on the sea coast of the Absheron Peninsula.
3.
Taghiyev, who was the son of a shoemaker, became a millionaire.
4.
One of the girls' schools was in Balakhana, which was a district for oil workers.
5.
Andrew Carnegie, who was a Scottish-born American, was also one of the most important philanthropists of his era.
6.
Carnegie's family decided to settle in Allegheny, which is a suburb of Pittsburgh.
Track 3. 1.
Hi, my name is Sabina. The center where I'm currently volunteering is just great. When I graduated from the university, I started volunteering here. First, I worked with the disabled and taught them English. Then, I began working with elderly people in nursing homes. I often read them books or just talked to them so that they didn't feel lonely. Now, I'm working with teenagers who live in remote regions of the country and teaching them some basic computer skills.
2. Hi, I am Natik. I started volunteering last summer. I was interested in war stories and wanted to learn more about the participants of the Karabakh War. I often meet war veterans and ask them to share their memories with me. I sometimes feel very emotional while listening to them. I record their voices. One day, I am planning to publish a book which will contain their stories. 3.
Hi, my name is John. I have recently begun volunteering in a web-based program. We chat for 1 hour per week with students in a chat room and talk to them about their life, schooling, and career options. I am really excited about this opportunity because in this way I can help children in school.
4.
Hi, I am Banu. Last week, I started visiting an elderly woman who doesn't have any relatives. She can't really move around so much, so I do her shopping. I also do her ironing and cleaning. For her, my visits are very special. When I visit her, she loves telling me her life story. Yesterday, I took her for a walk in a wheelchair. Just imagine, the poor woman had stayed inside her house for more than 5 years. Our walk lasted about 2 hours, and she enjoyed it very much.
5.
Hi, I am Sam. Last year, I started volunteering in the community vegetable garden. You know, that's a kind of garden where community members grow vegetables in their free time. I noticed that there were many people who needed help with heavy work. So, I had a strong desire to help those people. Now I dig the garden, water the vegetables, and carry heavy buckets of vegetables. Most of all, I enjoy carrying heavy buckets for others who are not as strong as me. I feel really helpful then. I don't get paid for the work I do, but it is okay for me. It's great fun and I have made a lot of friends.
Track 4.
1. Launch. Start an activity, especially an organized one. 2. Break out. Start suddenly. 3. Rightful. Correct. 4. Realize. Understand. 5. Liberate. Free. 6. Triumph, victory. 7. Stand up for somebody, something. Defend or support somebody or something. 8. Martyr, a person who sacrifices his, her life for the sake of the motherland.
Track 5. Speaker 1.
When I heard the news about the liberation of Shusha, I was so happy that I didn't know what to do. I only remember calling my mother and informing her about the exciting news.
Speaker 2.
What a great day it was! I felt that day was the happiest day in my life. When I heard the news, I ran to the office supply store and bought a big Azerbaijani flag.
Speaker 3.
What great happiness we all had that day. When I heard the news, I remember taking my heart pills. I didn't want to have a heart attack.
Speaker 4. That was my dream for many years. When I heard the news, I called my uncle, who is a veteran of the Karabakh War, and congratulated him. We both cried because we were so happy. Speaker 5.
I felt that the president was going to share the good news soon, so my TV set was always on those days. I wanted to hear good news.
Track 6. 1.
We, as every other nation, should know its history. Our new generation should know its history, ancient history, and which territories we were living on and how to go back. And I'm sure that we will go back, but we will go back, as I said many times, not on tanks. We will go back by cars, by trains.
2.
Self-determination is one of the important principles of international law. But if we go back to UN Charter, if we go back to Helsinki Final Act, we'll see that self-determination should not damage territorial integrity of the countries. Another important point, the territorial integrity of the country cannot be changed by force and cannot be changed without an agreement of the people of the country.
3.
It's our land, we regained it. We regained it by force. We regained it giving our victims. We will never step back from them. And we will rebuild the cities. We will rebuild the villages. We will return the initial names because Armenians committed a cultural genocide against us. They destroyed all the mosques on the occupied territories. They changed the names of our cities, changed the names of our villages. All the names will go back. We will go back to our lands. This is our legitimate right. This is a historical task for us, and I'm sure we'll succeed.
4.
This is false information. It has no proofs. I already made statements about that. Turkey is our brotherly country. From the very first day of Armenian attack, from the very first hour, Turkey expressed its full support to Azerbaijan. My brother, President Erdogan, many times made very important statements that Turkey is next to Azerbaijan, and Azerbaijan is not alone. We feel the support. We are very grateful to our Turkish brothers and president and other officials. But Turkey in no other way is involved in the conflict.
Track 7. 1.
In China, white is traditionally the color worn for funerals. If you wrap a gift in white, the receiver of the gift will be reminded of death.
2.
In India, opening a gift in front of the person who gave it to you can be seen as greed, and therefore it's not advisable.
3.
In Germany, many students would knock on their desks or a table to show appreciation for a good lecture or presentation. In this culture, this action serves as a form of applause in schools and universities.
4.
In Norway, even sandwiches are eaten using a fork and a knife.
5.
If you plan to make a gift to a friend from the Netherlands, it is best to avoid sharp objects, as they are considered bad luck.
6.
In South Korea, you can use any color to write your name except red ink, as it is believed to symbolize death.
7.
In Austria, finger pulling is actually a serious traditional sport, and the rules of the game are quite strict.
8.
The US tops the list of countries with the most museums, with a total of 33,098 museums. If you visit them all, you will gain knowledge of modern art, dinosaurs, the Second World War, Renaissance, and many others.
Track 8.
1. Date back. Have existed since a particular time in the past. 2. Annual. Happening once a year. 3. Festivities. The activities that are organized to celebrate a special event. 4. Excuse. A reason, either true or invented, that you give to explain or defend your behavior. 5. Live. Given or made when people are watching, not recorded. 6. Range. A variety of things of a particular type. 7. Ritual. A ceremony that is always performed in the same way. 8. Preserve. Keep safe from harm or injury.
Track 9.
Tēnā
Kia ora. What are you doing here?
Kia ora, I'm preparing chicken for dinner.
That seems interesting. Are you going to cook the chicken in the ground?
Yes, I'm preparing the food for the hangi. It is a special technique. In our family, our men cook meat and vegetables in the hangi. Cooking the food in the hangi is a long process, which usually takes half of the day.
You know, I work long hours in the office, so I always cook in a rush. Unlike you, it takes me about 20 minutes to prepare chicken.
We're all busy, but for me it's a pleasure to spend time cooking for my family.
You have a large family. Do you think it will be enough for you all?
At the present, we are 16, my 6 kids and their 8 cousins. We all are staying together. Yes, I think we'll have enough for everyone.
It must be fun to be living in such a crowd. You know, my family is not that large. We are just 5 in the family. In the past, we used to have large families in Azerbaijan. Now people in my country prefer having smaller families. Let me help you put that basket into the hole. It looks so heavy.
That'd be nice.
Track 10.
About 2,500 languages worldwide face extinction. According to National Geographic, Peru is one of the countries with the greatest number of endangered languages. Tashiro and Resigaro are 2 of the endangered languages in Peru. They are among 17 languages that are critically endangered in this country. Amadeo Garcia and Pablo Andrade are the last speakers of their mother tongues. Garcia speaks the indigenous language, Tashiro, while Andrade speaks Resigaro. Garcia, who is 67 years old, is the last living Tashiro, an indigenous group native to northern Peru. The group was destroyed by disease and poisoned river water. The Tashiro were also killed during fights with outsiders who came to take rubber from nearby trees. Andrade who is 65, has also watched his people and their language disappear. He lived until recently with his sister, Rosa, the other surviving speaker of Rezigaro. Last month she was killed, leaving him with no one to talk to in their dying Amazonian language. There were 37 Rezigaro speakers left 10 years ago, but the others have all married into a larger ethnic group, the Oceania. As a result, they have stopped speaking their mother tongue. At least 37 indigenous languages have already disappeared. This is mainly because of the Spanish language. Spanish is used in the government, schools, and on TV. Since Spanish is everywhere, children are less likely to learn another language. The government is working to help indigenous languages survive. They're developing writing systems for the larger languages. For smaller ones, they are making audio recordings.